Hi, this is Allie from Allie Katz Crafts. I'm here to bring you a alternative to the Paper Pumpkin Watercolor in Bloom December 2025. In this kit, you'll be able to make 9 cards. And they'll look like this, and this, and this. However, I don't do that. I like to do my own thing. You get the envelopes that look like this. I've used up quite a bit of my kit already. But I do have a few things. I mean, not very much, as you can see. So I have stuff getting prepared to make cards. So there's not a whole lot to show you right now, but that's what I have right now. You will also get some stamps, which are, says, "Dear friend, thank you, miss you. The little things you do for me mean so much, so much. You make me feel loved," and it has all these cute little stamps here, different greenery stamps. So the first one we're going to do is I have some garden green card base, 8.5 by 4.5, scored at 4 1/4, and then folded. Then I have part of the envelope. So if you cut apart the envelope, see how this little edge right here? So that's what I'm using from another one. I also cut the front of this off for the front of my card. Okay, so I used a lot of the envelope on this one. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get my Stampin' Purist mat. It's a very fun, easy card. Okay, and I'm going to stamp the inside. So I'm going to start out with the garden green. And I do need a scratch piece of paper, which is right here. I thought I had one out, but I was unsure because I didn't see it right off the bat. So I'm going to put a little greenery right there. And I'll move that right there so I can use it later. And I'm going to get my pretty peacock. So the colors I'm using is in this stamp set. There we go. Probably should be also doing my envelope at the same time, but I'll do them last like I've been doing. So I'm going to put this right there. And then I want to do this at the top, a little bit of these, little bit of this one there, and one right here. Okay. Put that over there. Okay. And last but not least, I want to do Secret Sea with this design. I call it frog feet because it kind of looks like it to me. I don't know what you guys would call it, but that's what I'm calling them. Just a quick identity. So here we go. Here's the inside of the card. I'll set that aside. And I'll glue this into the inside. So the inside is complete. So the weather in Texas here has gotten up to like 82. I'm so happy. I haven't had to run a heater. It's been beautiful. I'm loving it. It's Christmas Eve. Life is good when it's warm because I don't like cold. I know a lot of people want a white Christmas. Not me. So there's the inside. And I got a little bit of ink, as you could tell. Well, that's kind of crooked there. Let me pull that up and get that a little bit straighter. There we go. That's better. So that's the middle. Now I want to grab my stamp that says, "The little things you do for me mean so much." And I'm going to stamp that in Pretty Peacock, which I should have done first things, but I didn't. So there we go. So the next thing we're going to do, let me clean this one off because I don't want to have that laying around because I have the other stuff kind of up in the other area. So the next thing I want to do is I want to glue this to the front of my card. Okay. Get my glue. And the glue is flowing good because it's nice and warm. Everything's looking good today. I'm loving the warm weather. I did Christmas Eve dinner with one of my sons. The other one has not arrived yet. It's a little after 8 now here. And We had ham and some rice with mixed veggies, and then later on we're going to have some pumpkin pie and maybe cheesecake. I don't know yet. So what I decided on this was I saw this as a nice little area for butterflies. So I'm going to glue some butterflies on here. So the butterflies, this is the mama. It's they're following mama off the page basically. So I'm going to put this one right there. And then these guys, let me see, I got to get the right colors right. So it went purple, pink, no, purple, orange. I had a certain color scheme that I was thinking about. So they all are just, they're so cute. I love these butterflies. I'm going to put the blue down. And this I got out of one of my butterfly stamp sets, and I die cut them out. So, and the pink one. So the little butterflies are following mama out, and they all stopped here and were playing around, which I thought was really cool idea, I guess. I mean, I thought it was. So, I mean, because this lent me to doing, because of this nice little bottom here. Every time I see something like this, I feel like I want to do butterflies. It kind of feels like that's how it should be. So this little butterfly stopped. Oops, where'd it go? Did I drop it? Oh, it's on the glue. Ha, silly me. It stopped off here to land on the leaf for a second. Okay, and then we have our blue one next. And the blue guy, see, they all stopped and checked out the leaves and the greenery. There, and then we have another pink one happening over here. Okay, and this one's checking out this little spot. And then we have a purple one. Just a simple card. And then we have this little orange one. It's coming in right here. There we go. And we have extra blue. But you know what? I feel like this blue one, he needs to stand out somewhere. So he's going to go right here. It's like he got out of line. It didn't quite follow mama. And it's okay. He has his own mind, right? So there we go. So over here in the top corner, I want to put in, what is this again? Night of Navy. Okay, I'm going to put Night of Navy and say thank you right up here in this corner. And there we go. So I'll clean off the stamp. Okay, let this dry for a second. The next thing I want to do is I want to grab my ink brushes, my blender brushes, I should say. And where did it go? I have my blue one. Oh, it's over there. I already have it over there. I thought I forgot. I just put it over off to the side there. So I'm going to grab my blue ink brush, grab this, get my boho blue ink, and I want to put a little color in the background. Not a whole lot, just kind of dab it off and just bring some color in so it's not so white, so it looks like the sky. Just bring a little bit of color in, so I'm just barely touching it. Oops, did a little extra there. That's okay though. So here we go. And there's a little blue down here. Okay, there we go. And there's the sky for that. I'll put this boho blue, I better close that one, so I'm not going to use that one again for now. Set my little ink brush over there. So we have this card. So now I want to bring in my little blue, they're diamond dots, but they're really good. I like them. So let's put one over here. I think I'm going to put a lot on this one because I just feel like this one needs a lot of bling. Just because. No rhyme, no reason. Sometimes I like a lot of bling. Bling is awesome. That's all I got to say. So we're going to make this all blinged out this time. It's not wanting to stick, so I didn't wait long enough. There we go. Glue on it for a second, and it will stick better. See how much better that is? Oops. Okay, and get that one right there. Oh, look at how blingy that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's the first one. So now we're going to work on the next one, which is this one. Oh, and I used, like I said, I used the envelope and the sentiments from the Paper Pumpkin Kit. With this one, I purchased, when I did an order, I think it was a $70 order. And you can get this, it's called the Blues paper. It's called True Blue Flat Florals. And I wanted to get that. And it was only $5, so I think it's good till the 5th of next month. So, or until supplies last. So I picked this up because I really liked it and I wanted to do something with that. Because, you know, purple's my favorite color, but I also like blue and it always looks so pretty. So I used the blues. And then remember the DSP that I had made? All this paper? I took and I cut a little strip. So what I did was, this is 1 inch. Got the wrong side again, don't I? Yeah, it's 1 inch by 4 inches. And this is a 3/4 of an inch by 4, and no, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, and 3/4. Sorry about that. And then this is a circle from the kit. Okay. So I'm going to start by gluing this down. This is the, I don't remember what color is, light blue. Some of my papers get mixed up, so it's hard for me to remember what it is. I think it's like the pool party, you know, not that. I can't remember exactly, and I'm so sorry. Light blue paper. Just look in your paper and you'll find light blue. It'll match up really, really nicely with this particular one. So there's this. I'm going to glue this one down. This is going to be a pretty fast card. So I'll put that one down. And then that looks really good. So it's 8.5 by 4.5 scored, 4 1/4 and folded. This one is 4 inches by 5 1/4. This one is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then here's our circle. Like I told you the dimensions of this. So I'm going to take this and glue it together. That DSP that I made, I love doing that. So I'm going to put that in the middle so it looks like that. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my twine from Stampin' Up. And I don't remember. I think this is like Night of Navy. But it looks really nice. Where's the end? Gotta find the end of this first, right? Huh. Well, I have not used this yet, so I'll just grab a pair of scissors and I'll have to cut it because there's not much more I could do. I got tape on the end of my scissors. Crazy. I was trimming my stamps, so sometimes you get those red rubber ones, and they have all kinds of extra areas around it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you get these red rubber ones, right? This is this one. So I took and I cut all around it, because if you don't, it gives you a shadow when you make it, when you do stamp it. And the senior ladies, and I still have problems with that too. So you can kind of see how I didn't quite trim off all the paper. So I put and you can see how I don't do it even on purpose, because you don't need to. You might cut into your stamp. So that's what that tape was. And now I have more because I just trimmed again. But it comes off real easy. Doesn't leave a sticky residue, which is good. Okay, so I trimmed that. Let's see what I could do. Here we go. Oh. Boy, he's really giving me a hard time. Oh, there we go. Now we have 2 ends. Yay. Lucky me, right? Or do we have 3 ends? I don't know anymore. Okay. It is what it is, right? So. Yeah, you see my mess here. I'll have to rewind this up eventually and just make it neat and tidy. There we go. I have an end now. So now I'm going to take this. I'm going to do a loose, I want to make a big bow. So there we go. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger. So you're going to wrap it around your fingers kind of like that. And 2 times. I'm going to grab it in the middle. If I could just let go of it, right? And I'll trim my string. And then I'll tie it. Let's open it up a little bit more so I have room. And I'll grab it and I'll tie it in a knot. So that's how you make a big bow with double, like, little wing things. Okay, there we go. So that's going to go right there behind this. So I'm going to get my dimensionals out. Make sure it goes around, not. So I'm going to grab tear and tape, which I know I have in this drawer, and I'm going to put it over the top of my bow here and place it on here like, no, actually I don't want it that way. I want to do it like that. And then this is going to go over the top just like that. Okay? And that knot will be hidden behind these dimensionals, so you won't notice it. So I'll pull off the backing. That will stick to the back of this too. So I'm going to stick that right across there just like that. Get it nice and even. Okay, there we go. Put that in my trash. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take this and put that there, but I need to do some stamping first. Put this away. I don't like to have things in my way because I tend to make messes very easily. There's no, it happens just like that. It's just fast. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to use my Night of Navy, and I'm going to actually I'm going to start with green. Okay, now I'll do the Night of Navy. I'll put some flowers right there and right there. I'm going to kind of go around the edges. Put that one right there. Put that one right there. Put that one right there. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my thank you. I'm going to stamp it right there in Secret C. I got to be very careful because I have ink right on the top there. Thank you. And that's going to go right there. So I'll put some glue on that. Right across the middle. Just like that. And that's pretty much the whole card right there. Next thing I want to do is bring in some bling. And then let's stamp the inside first. Let's bring in a little bit more greenery. Need this. So we're going to do this. Okay. And I'll get my secret C. I'm not going to put anything on the inside because I figured that whoever gets this, I can write whatever I want in it. Just decorating it, kind of making it look cute. That's all I'm doing. Just adding a little extra decoration. Okay. So that's that side. So now we'll put some bling on it, and then we'll do our envelopes. So let's put a bling right here, and one over here. Put it right there. And put one right there, and one right there, and one right there. Okay. Close up my glue. Wait for that to dry for a second. Almost done with this card. Okay, let's put, oh, there we go. That one right there. I like this bling. It's really pretty. So there we go. There's the card. Simple, sweet, very cute. And there's the inside. So let's get a couple of envelopes. Okay. Let's decorate our envelopes. Let's see. So we'll do the corner. Bring in the garden green. And that was a secret C. You saw that, didn't you? That's okay. I will just clean it out. Luckily, it was a dark color that I accidentally put it in. We'll just do that. Actually, that looks really nice. So we're going to get the Night of Navy. There were a couple little flowers here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Now we'll do the other side. I managed to get a little ink right there. Always. What is the deal? Oh, it's that. That was in the way. So we're going to do a pretty peacock back here. Okay, there's pretty peacock back there. And this one, so it's, I'll put this one will get, I think, greenery. So there we go. So here we go. Here's our two envelopes. Very cute. Card number 2. And card number 1. I like my blingy butterfly one. So there we go. 2 more cards. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like my video and share it. I appreciate that. And I will see you later. And by the way, have a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas Day. Bye.